Now we are moving to the session, and today we'll be starting with the very basic sessions, basic topics like many of you may be well aware of those things, but there will be some people or more people will be there who are not so aware of those tools. And we'll start from that, and gradually we'll move to the advanced tools. That will be making our sessions fruitful, I believe. So today we are going to discuss how the Google Docs application can be created and shared, and how it can be made helpful for our teaching and learning sessions. So we'll begin from that. And we have been using the applications coming in the package of Microsoft Office widely, like Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, etc. Though there are many other similar platforms, we are mostly depending on the Microsoft Office applications. So there are the similar applications available in the Google Cloud. So these, by using those cloud, we can have many advantages. So I'll be trying to explain each application in the context of teaching and learning. What would be the benefit by using those applications for us? That would be given importance in my presentation. And again, I will not be going to the tools like the menu, etc. available in those applications. Those are very similar to the ones which are there in the Microsoft Office application. So from here onwards, I'll be sharing my screen. I hope you will enjoy the session. And once again, welcome all to this session. Now, what you need to do is you need to open your laptop. Then you will have an option. You can directly start Docs, or you can, one second, like you can search in Google for Google Docs. Okay, Google Docs, or directly you can enter the direct URL for the Docs application is that docs.google.com. docs.google.com you can enter, or you can search in the search engine. By using search engines, you can search that also. Okay, so it will be loaded on your browser, like it will come like this: Google Docs free online documents. So here docs.google.com is there. You can click here, or you can directly enter docs.google.com. So when you enter the docs.google.com on your browser, so this will be the window which you may be getting. Like, one second, if I'm not audible, please see WhatsApp. Okay, so this will be the window which we get, and here you can see some plus button, and here some templates are there. Like if you're going to make the report, there is a template here. You may follow the same, or you can alter that. Similarly, for resume, letter, etc. Okay, and here you can see some documents which you might have created, or it might have been shared to you by someone else. So either knowingly or unknowingly, you will have at least some files here. If you had never used this application, even if you see some files here with some names, you understand that it has been reached here through your Gmail. When somebody tried to send you a document through these Google Docs, it would be coming to your Google Docs. So those documents also will be there. And here, if you see the menu here, if you click on here, you can see the major applications coming under Google Docs. They are Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and Google Forms. So we'll begin with the Google Docs. All these three, the first three, are working on the same platform, and the form is a bit different, but it is for different purpose actually. Now I'll start with Google Docs application. So to start with the Google Docs, I can click here, but now when we enter docs.google.com, we are taken to the Google Docs only. Directly we are taken to the Google Docs. So I don't want to click here again. So here there is a blank option. So I'm proceeding to that. Okay, let me proceed to that. Now I'm just creating a file by using Google Docs, very similar to the process which we follow in the Microsoft Word. Like we click create new, isn't it? start new, like that. So word processor will be opened here online. The great advantage of using this is that we don't want a computer with us always, or we don't want to carry the same computer which we use for official purpose. Like wherever we get a work to be done, what we can do is we can just open the browser and log into the Gmail. It's also important. Like if you haven't logged into your Gmail account, you cannot access this. First, the Google will be asking you to log in. Now, I hope you can see here on the right upper corner, you can see my photo. That conveys that I have already logged in with my username, Gmail address, and password. And somebody is telling that they are not unable to see the screen. If you are unable to see the screen, please just toggle your just scroll your screen in Zoom. So there will be an option in one screen. You will be getting my screen shared. Okay. Now here we will be starting like a document online on our browser like this. Now after that, what we can do is we can just type any matter here. That is we are making the way we are making in Microsoft Office or some other word processor. Now I am typing a heading. Okay, this is the heading, and here you will have option to enlarge it, and the shortcut for I'm using the shortcut for enlarging. If you do not know, I'll tell you. The shortcut for enlarging or resizing the text is Control Shift, then this arrow, like greater than symbol, Control Shift greater than. And if you want to reduce it, you can select the text and you can use Control Shift less than but symbol, okay, on your keyboard. And otherwise you can have the option here like we do. So like this heading comes here. I have added a heading of this report. Now the topic subheading will be there. Like for a demo, I'm using these things only. So subheading will be there. After that, you will be adding some content. Isn't content will be added, like your content will be added here. Okay, like this your content will be added here. Now after that, you may insert many things, are like images. To use insert image, insert option, you have the option here, insert here. If you need to insert image, you can do here. Now I'll just, and here one advantage of using this Google Docs for creating your document is that if you need any images to be inserted from the cloud, that is the online, you can have directly insert without downloading. Now you see that also. I'll just give a demo. Then image, you go to search the web. Here you have the option directly, you can search on the web through Google Image. So you here you will be able to image. Now if I need a Titus College, okay, Titus College, some images, you see I'll get it here from, I'll type Titus to Teachers College specifically, so that I'll be getting that image, I hope. Okay, it's not coming in this Google image search, and otherwise I'll just tell me a online workshop at least for a demo. I'm just clicking searching in Google image for online workshop. So I'm finding this image suitable for that. I can click on that, I can insert it. So like that it will be inserted. So this is very easy by using the Google Docs to insert the images. See, I have already shared my screen. You please scroll your mobile screen so that you can find it. So like this, you can insert many other things also, like these charts, equations, etc. And like this, you will be able to prepare the document, create the document. Now you know that suppose if it's like a report which we are creating, report on any activity or proposal for any research or some other works, we have to show this to our colleagues or our uh, means related competent authorities, isn't it? So what we can do, when we prepare a document, till it get finalized, we'll have to make lots of changes, in modifications would be there, editing has to be done, isn't it? when we take this document to someone else, they will correct something. They will now usually what we do, we take a printout of this and get it taken to the person to whom we need to show, isn't it? Or otherwise we have to create a document, then send in email as an attachment. He will download it, open it, then he will tell you, okay, this is the things you need to correct. He will send back an email, then we will download it again. It is a continuous process. But by using the Google Docs, it will enable us to work simultaneously on a single document. Now you see, if I need to share this with someone, let me know if somebody is there online using the Google Docs and Gmail now on your computer, you please send your email ID so that I'll send this a copy. So if you need to send that same document to someone, what you need to do is you have to click on share here. You can see the share option. Okay, Muhammad Hassan Arif sir is there online. I'll share this document with him. Okay, there are two people, I'll send. So what I need to do is, now I have created a draft, I need someone to check it. In that case, I'll be sharing this. And okay, I forgot to tell you, after you open a document in Google Docs, you have given a title, isn't it? So if you click here, by default the system will be taking the title, first line of the document as the name of the document. Okay, we don't want to type. If we need the same name as the same title as the name of the document, otherwise here you can add also. Now what I do, webinar demo Google Doc. Okay, I'm giving that as a file. Now what I'm doing is I need to share this with someone who needs to check it. So I'll just copy these names. I have got some names on our chat box. I'm trying to copy those things. Okay, like this. Please pardon me, I'm not sending to all, it will be time consuming. So I'm just sending, and here I have an option to add some. 1 second. Okay, here I can type the note which I need to convey. So like, please read this and suggest me the changes required. Okay, like I need them to suggest me the changes required. They don't want to edit because I am sending to multiple persons simultaneously. So if they all are making changes on it, it may be difficult to proceed. So I have the options to limit the things. Okay, like here I have the option with those people, I have those people with whom I am sharing this can edit, can comment, or can just view. If you are here to share a note to your students, simply you are sharing a note to your students through Google Docs, you can simply this grant permission to view only, because they just need to read this and learn it. Or if you are sending for someone to get suggestions, simply suggestion, you don't want them to edit it, okay, then you can click comment. Now many are asking me to send this, so it would be difficult for sending you all, but still I'm sending someone. Now what I'm granting is the permission to comment only. Now after that I'm clicking send. Okay, now it is sent. So those people who had sent me their email IDs, I have included a few email IDs from that. You please check your email, so you would be getting a message on your Gmail as a notification. So what you need to do is you just come there, click on that and open that, and you please have an option to comment. Suppose you need to comment that this heading is not suitable. What you need to do is you have the option here, comment. You can see on my screen I have highlighted that with a circle. So this comment is there. You can use that comment to make some comment, to give me some suggestions. And please don't use that annotation here. The problem is if you draw something on my screen, people may think that I have drawn and I am taking your attention to there. Okay. So please don't try to draw on my screen now. Others may think that I'm taking their attention to there. Okay, fine. Now you please go there. See, I had sent you, somebody please try to open that, then it will be easy. Or otherwise I'll send to more those who are there ready to work now. I'm just giving permission to comment only, not to read. Sorry, not to edit it. Okay. Nobody opened that file till now. See, if you're audible to me, if Sasmita Behra, Dr. Renu Pandey, like those people, I have already shared this file. Now, okay, while waiting, I'll tell you one thing. If you know, if you want to know with whom you have already shared this, what you need to do is you can click on this share and you can come here, you can click here, shared. So here shared with is there, so you can open that and see. Okay, these people, with these people I have shared. Now I'm not getting the responses from those I have shared. What I will do, I am having get shareable link. You see here an option is there, get shareable link. I'm just clicking on that and I'm just uh, copying this and I'm just pasting and sharing it on our WhatsApp group. You please try to open. If you have, sorry, I wrongly sent. Okay, if you are using now, you please edit. I just wanted to give you a demo only that you are able to open it, nothing else. So I have shared in chat box also. Somebody, okay, now, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Now you don't want to try also, somebody has already joined. Okay, let them see. Many people try to open it. Now almost 3 people are there. They have come here, they are trying to open it. Okay, now you see Alina has go G comes H. Okay, now please, who is editing it? Don't edit it. Maybe I have given you permission to edit wrongly. So, okay, Alina has made a comment on that. G comes H with all key. Okay, whatever. So like that. Okay, like that you can get comments from your people and try to, you see if something you are going to share is very confidential thing, what you need to do is you just need to now I'm just removing the permission given through the link. So if you open get shareable link, the problem is that anybody who gets that link, will be able to make the changes or make comments. In public it will be there. If you are sending that link to someone, if somebody else is getting that, it will be a problem. So what you need to do, you see, you just share with people, those people who with whom you need to share. So by email ID you can select. So only those people who use and log in that email ID will be able to make changes. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll just remove all the people from that. Now I need the people to, I need to remove the people because now my function is over. People have suggested me and I don't want more people to come and anymore. They need to come and make suggest me. Now I am considering those suggestions which I got, and I'll be trying to edit it. Okay, now you see, now if those people are there, even if they try to make any changes, they will not be able to see it. Okay, now I have removed them from this sharing. Nobody, okay, here I'm just offing it. Okay, here it is off now, it is off. So nobody can work like that. I'll be sharing. So I hope you have understood how beneficial it would be if you are using Google Docs for sharing, like research scholars and supervisor, they can send like this, and here like this, on the same document, corrections can be made. And again, the query which may come here is that, suppose somebody made some changes, how can the owner of this document identify who has made these changes? So here you have an option. You go to file, then you have version history. You can have version history, then you can see version history, or whatever you do now, you just do give a name to version history. Now the latest, now the latest version is latest version. I'm giving as a title to recognize what was the final one, etc. Now I'll just see version history. When I click version history, I can see like this. You see 27th April at 9:47, I had started this, created this document. That time how it was, I'm showing you, it was a blank one, isn't it? Now after that, I made some corrections on it. So the green one is the things which I have done, and this violet is done by Dr. Samina. Like that, you see, I am making chant. This is added by Dr. Samina. So even if people do something, modify something, we can identify it by going. Okay, now you see, if I need to take it back to, now somebody did something, I need to take it back to the old version. What I can do, you can see, now I need to come to here, this version I need to have. There myself and somebody else and Dr. Samina has made something. If I need to make something, this as a final one, I can have the option here, restore this version. We will restore this version as the final. Okay, so if I click this, this will be taken as the final. Fine. So I hope you could understand it. Now I need to tell you one more thing, then we will go for discussion. Please don't draw anything on my screen. Now here, how can Google Docs be used for, I'm just deleting all. Now how can Google Docs be used for voice typing? So voice typing is another feature of Google Docs. If you are not good in typing and your language is good, what you can do, you can simply tell what Google has to type. So for that, here you go, tools you go. I hope you are following me. Tools you go, then you come to voice typing. Okay, voice typing you come. Please wait. Somebody is still. One second, we'll start another document now. Meanwhile, I'll just have a look into chat box. Where was the option to finding the version? Okay, I'll say you. I'll repeat it. Option for. Okay, now I'm just creating a new document. I need to name it voice typing for a demonstration purpose. Okay, now either I can name here by clicking here, where either I can name here by clicking, or I can add the first line here, then click here, it will be automatically identifying. Okay, now what I'm doing here, I'm giving the first line, voice typing demo. I hope this will be easy for you. Now, okay, now I need to voice type. For that, I'll go here, tools, then I have voice typing option here, voice typing option. And after that, an icon will be added to here. what you need to do is you have to go to choose the language first. You can use your regional language as well. Now anyhow I am using English UK, and after that you click here, and after clicking here the recording will be started. Whatever you say, speak clearly, that will be typed. And I'm not saying 100% it will be take correct, because it depends on our language. Now I'll just give you a demo. A very good morning to all. Here I'm trying to give you a demo on the voice typing feature available in Google Docs. It allows us to get our matter typed very easily by simply giving command orally. Whatever we speak to the system, it gets typed on a Word file. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Now I have stopped it. So like this, you see, if you go through, okay, dogs, it allows. So my pronunciation was not good, so it made wrong. So I can change that only. So like this, it will be help a very good tool for us to get our matter type. Okay, now if I need to have something else, now let me demonstrate Malayalam. That similarly you can choose your language. Now I'm using Malayalam. Okay, I'm just using the next paragraph. നമസ്കാരം. ഇന്ന് ഗൂഗിൾ ഡോക്സിലെ വോയിസ് ടൈപ്പിംഗ് സവിശേഷതയാണ് നമ്മൾ കാണാൻ പോകുന്നത്. Okay, like this you can type, you see something will be there. Anyhow you have to modify it, because whatever we speak, that system is trying to identify and converting into the text. So this is how it will be useful again. Okay, now I'm just giving, if you need to find out the version history, you go to file and see version history. I hope it's clear. You go to file and version history, and after creating a document you have two options, like for sharing, you just give a name to that first. After that you can have sharing based by giving their by giving email ID. If I have your email ID, it's very easy, simply type it. Okay, already if I have your email ID in contact, I don't want to remember that also. Even by just typing your name, it will be added. And another way is that you can go to get shareable link. Get shareable link. If you need to send it to a large number of people, it will be useful. So what you can do, you can go to get shareable link, click here, then you will get a link. Here you have permission. Either those who come through the link can edit, comment, or view. So you can set this option accordingly. If you need to have many people and only one people should see, make edit changes, you can set again this permission against them, and you can click send. They will be getting a notification. Now I hope it is clear. It will be very good tool if you are if you want to means finalize a document by creating it and getting approval, getting suggestions from others. You use this, you can save your paper, you can save your energy by moving, means by avoiding the movement from here to there and time, etc., by using this application. I hope you will use it hereafter. Thank you very much. Now if any queries are there regarding this session, you can ask. You can raise your hand as well. I'm waiting for your queries. Now, GB Jacob, please. GB Jacob, you can speak now. You have something to say? GB Jacob? Okay, I think no. You have something to say? No. Now, Dr. Devi, you have something to say? Dr. Devi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, there was a question. So, what is the difference between Microsoft Word and the document? I mean, there are a lot of similarities there. Why do we not use that, and why do we use this one? That's the what I wanted to know. I mean, we are more well versed with the Microsoft version, but what is the why will this score more marks than the Microsoft Word?
Okay, fine. I'll answer to that later. Now, Chaco Chiraman. Chaco
Hello,
Chiraman.
can you
Yes,
hear?
yes, yes,
Hello,
please.
can you hear?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
Father.
sir. For typing purpose, sir, in press and other areas, they use PageMaker, sir. PageMaker.
Yes. DT for DTP.
DTP. Yeah, that is correct. So very convenient. They say very easy for typing and editing. For all that features, can we do in this Google Docs, sir?
Okay. Is there any other query, sir?
That's all. That's all, sir.
Okay. Father, actually, it is for desktop publishing, not for simply creating a document. PageMaker, Adobe Illustrator, many other things are there. Even PageMaker is outdated. Many people are not using that. Adobe Illustrator is being used because they need to, if you see the typesetting work done by some people in magazine and all, it needs more skill, isn't it? So what they can do, they can make use of this document, Google Docs, for getting their matter typed. If they get the matter typed, they can take from here and paste it there. Okay. And why many people who approach the press are giving the material in writing? Again, they need to type, because the person who goes to the press feels that okay, he cannot get the matter typed by himself, so he want even typing to be done by the press people. It's a time consuming, money consuming, and again, when they read something which is written by someone else, definitely there will be mistakes, isn't it? Instead of that, we can give the document typed by using these things. Even if we are not good in typing, voice typing we can use and give it. Okay, I hope it's clear. Now, Dr. Suresh K.
Okay, sir. In my computer, I am not getting that voice typing feature under tools.
It is there, sir. You have to go to docs.google.com. You will get it.
Okay, that I have taken. It is with me in the desktop, and I have taken tools. Under that, spelling and grammar is there. Word count, review, suggested edit, compare documents, explore, linked objects, dictionary, translate documents.
Okay, I got, sir. I got. I need to check it. You please take a screenshot of that and you send me personally. We'll do it later. Okay. I'll tell you.
For taking screenshot, what should I do?
Okay, on your keyboard you have a print screen option. On the top, I think just above control, that row, that column, print screen, that you can do. Then you come to WhatsApp, just paste it. Or email also, we'll do it later. Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you. Now, Dr. Ashwini Patil.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It was such. Yes, sir. I'm audible to you, sir?
Yes, you have some query?
Yes, sir. I have some queries, sir.
Okay, please.
Sir, though it was a very interesting session, but I would like to know that how the maximum limit of the typing thing, sir.
Unlimited.
It's unlimited, sir.
Yes.
And when we can type both the, as you have shown Malayalam as well as English, we can use at the same time, sir.
Yes, first, if you need multiple languages, when you type Malayalam, you have to choose Malayalam and start. After that, you stop. When you go for English, you choose the language English, then start, like that.
Yes, sir. And last, one more thing, sir.
Ah.
And whether we can transfer it to our pen drive or else some other,
Okay,
this
fine.
one, sir.
Okay,
Or else
got
only we
got it.
can share
Got it.
email.
Got it. I had not shown that how to download it. I'll show it. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so
Okay.
much, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, Limsy Joy.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Good
please.
morning, sir. Thank you, sir, for the thing.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Shall we use picture or video? Include that in document.
Actually, we do not include videos on in document. We can have pictures.
Only.
In document,
Okay.
how can we include videos? Suppose if we are
Yo,
taking.
I understood. Okay. Pictures we can add.
Yes, in insert
Pictures
option
or
you have.
cartoon or something. Insert that.
Any
Okay.
drawings. Okay, anything you can.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, Preeti. Preeti. Preeti.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, one query is there. Can we type that mathematical terms also in this?
Yes, you have
Like
in insert you have equations.
okay. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Now, Biplabendu. Devi Prasad. Devi Prasad, sir, you have something?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir,
Can I audible, sir?
Sir,
Okay, only one. Now, Devi Prasad, sir, speak, please.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir, is it possible to edit and share the PowerPoint type of file, presentation files? I mean.
Okay, I'm coming to that in next session. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Now, Shilpa C. Jose. Oh, sorry, Archana Pathak.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Please tell.
Sir, will you please repeat the instruction for inserting the picture? I think that option is there.
Okay, I'll tell you. Inserting pictures now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll do that. Now, Shilpa. Shilpa C. Jose.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Can we add Excel sheets to this doc?
Okay, I'll come to that in next session.
Okay, thank you.
Now 46 15, who is that? 46 15, 46 59. You have something to say or not? Okay, fine. I'll just address to these queries first, then I'll come to that. I'll come to others. Now, one query, the first query I'll address later. Now, the second query seems to be more interesting, is that how to download the matter typed like that. So I'm just including how to insert pictures also. That was the other query. So you can go to insert, and here you have option image. Okay, not picture, it is image. So you can insert image, you can upload from your computer, you can search the verb, or if it is there in your Google Drive, Google Photos, etc., that, or by using the camera. Now let me use my camera. Sometimes okay, I'm not using the camera. Why? Because my camera, web camera, is being used by the Zoom application now. Then it will be a conflict. So like that we can do. After inserting and after finalizing our document, if you need to download it, you go to file, you have download option, you click that, and here you can get it downloaded in different formats, either in PDF, RTF, or docx format, like that. If you need to have this in docx format, You can download it, even you can use it in the Microsoft Word. Now I'm coming to the first query. What are the advantages of using this Google Docs over Microsoft Word? The thing is, Microsoft Word needs to be installed on your device, isn't it? The first advantage. On your computer, you should have Microsoft Word. That is the first thing. And after creating your document, if you need to take into share it to someone, you have to share through email. That is the second thing. Or you have to take a printout and share. Okay, like this. Sharing issues are there. And again, if you are using multiple computers, anonymous computers I'll use, like in your ICT lab or computer lab, you are going and you are typing a matter by using the Word. You are typing, you will be saving the file on your desktop, then you will be taking into your pen drive or email. After that, if you forget to delete that file, it will be remaining on that computer, isn't it? That's there. Instead of these, if you are going to computer lab and opening your Google Docs by using your Google ID and password, then only you will be getting that. The file will not be remained anywhere else. You are using your cloud storage for that. Okay, I hope it's clear now. If you have anything more, you please raise your hand. I'll tell you. And okay, I'll tell you how to use multiple languages. First, Malayalam, if I need, okay, I'm clicking. ഞാനിപ്പോൾ മലയാളം സംസാരിക്കുകയാണ്. Like that I do. After that, I'll just enter. Okay, I'll just go to another language. English I'll go. I have to choose English, Canada, India. So now I'm speaking English. Okay, like this you can use multiple things. I hope it's clear now. Who is 131EF65D? You can speak. If you have something to speak, you can speak now. Yes, please. Do you have? Now, Rama Subramanian. Rama Subramanian.
Good morning.
Good morning. You please.
Good morning.
Yes, yes, please.
Yes, sir. I want to. The sessions are good. I need only the voice recorder is available or not?
Pardon? Voice typing.
Voice recorder. Suppose I want to give some demo to the.
Sir, document is not the recording option. For that, you have lots of applications available. Okay, voice recording is not the function of Google Docs. Thank you. Okay, now I'll just go to the chat box and tell. Is there any maximum limit for typing? No. Sir, I want to ask question. Okay, fine. How to change the language, sir? You can use any language. You have the font here. Okay. Then how to change voice typing feature is not found. Okay, I'll do it later. Please show how to save this document. And okay, I'll just answer to that question. How to save the document? So in Google Docs, when you work on something you don't want to save, you cannot see any option here to save the document. Okay, in MS Office you are seeing like a file, save as, etc. will be there. Here there is no save. That means if your computer is connected to internet, whatever the changes you made make on this document, it is by default it will be getting saved. Now you can see here. Okay, you just notice here this area. Now I am adding something, then it will make that it is saved. Added something. You see it is saving. Whenever we make some changes, it will be automatically saved. Okay, then how to change the please show how to save this document. Is this the way to upload docs on website? This is also a way to upload. After creating this, here you have an option file, then publish. You are having a file published to the web. You can click this publish to the web. Okay, let me okay, you see in file publish to the web is there. After that you have the option embed. you just click on embed, then publish it, then copy it. Okay, then copy this and you add into your website this code, then you will be displaying that on your website. If I get the material, it will be great. Soft copy. Sir, can you again say the steps to record our voice? Google Docs, again you go to tools, then you go to voice typing. Docs get automated. Sir, what do you explain after voice typing? See, editing, if you need to have different languages to type, you go to the font and choose the font from there. Malayalam means Malayalam, you choose. Here you can have different language fonts. Okay, now you please, I think most of the major issues I have addressed. Then you please try to explore it by practicing, and I'll tell you. Now suppose I have created this document, nobody asked that, I'm telling how to access it later. After creating a document, you need to access it right now. You are not downloading it. Next time you just created, and where you can access, you again, if you need to access it, where you need to go is you just go to docs.google.com. you can see all the files which you created until you remove them or delete them from there. For translating, you can use Google Translation. It is not done here. You can get your matter typed here and copy that, and you go to Google Translation. See, when your Google Docs is open now, voice typing demo, that is there. So all the files which you create would be there. Now 4659 has something to say. 4659, you please give your name, that would be easy. Okay, I think he has nothing to say. Or you have something to say, please. Please, sir.
Yes.
You have something?
My name is not mentioned.
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
I'm audible?
Yes, please ask your query.
I'm Dr. Kailash Sahare. I'm Dr.
Okay.
Kailash Sahare from Nagpur.
Okay.
And I could not able to join early. I joined late.
Okay.
Because of some technical connection problem.
Okay, no issue, sir. We will be sending you the recorded
I
video.
find your demonstration is very good, very helpful, though I am late.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Give the earlier instructions what you provided.
Okay, we'll give you the recorded version. That will be good.
Sure.
Now, Pujita.
Sir, can we use this offline? Like many documents, we are if we want to edit offline, can we use it offline editing?
If you need to use the document offline, you have to synchronize this document with your computer or system. Okay. Now later when you connect to your computer device with internet, then it will be updated on Google Docs also. Until you connect, we will have one session how to synchronize. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So we should.
Pardon?
We should convert it to PDF. Is it?
No need. Once if you convert into PDF, you cannot edit on that.
Okay.
On the same document file, you can edit. So I'll tell you in another session how to synchronize.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Once it get deleted, that why you can't see it now? Alisa, stop sharing that document. Okay, now what you need to do is how to delete a file. For deleting a file, you have to go here, docs.google.com. Here you have an option, like 3 dots are there. You click on that. Here you will have option delete, remove. Okay, you can remove from here. And if you remove that either knowingly or accidentally, how can you take it back? You go to drive.google.com. If you delete once unknowingly, you go to drive.google.com. Let it get loaded. Okay, we are. Then you will have option here. Sorry, not here. Drive.com. You go. Here you have bin option. Bin, like recycle bin. You have option here. So you click on that. You will find it. Okay. Now I hope it's clear. We are moving to the next topic. Give me 2 minutes.